Hi, welcome all to yet another video on Dr. R.S. and you on Science of Cosmetics and Personal Care Products. And just I'm with you in a Indian attire which I would like to continue. And in this video, what I would like to discuss is just revise. We have completed part 63 till part 63. I would like to show you the index, what all we have covered. So that index will help you, because if you want to go to a particular section or a particular topic of your interest, you can see the index and go to that part of the video and you can view that. In that way, it will be helpful. And again, the next will be the skin care. I would like to explain you that in skin care, I'll be focusing more on sunscreen formulations, sun protection, and again, I will summarize from some marketed products on skin treatment of skin blemishes and anti-aging. However, with this index, I would like to explain you how each part is very, very important to put together a successful formulation, and without covering each part, right? Relevant parts. No, you can't have a successful formulation. You can't put together. So I want to explain you what are the relevant parts that you have to look for to understand the formulations, right? So I will explain you with the index. That is what I would like to do in this part. Thank you. Nice to meet you all again. Welcome all for yet another video. Again, I'm continuing Dr. R.S. and you on Science of Cosmetics and Personal Care Products. Part 64, we will revise what we have covered till now. So, first introduction about the objective of the entire YouTube videos, and definition, challenges and references with respect to Science of Cosmetics and Personal Care Products. And then is all the biological aspects, skin structure and functions, common problem associated with skin moisturization, sunlight and skin pigmentation, skin aging, hair structure, teeth and gums, all these things. We covered the biological aspects of the conditions, so that it will give a base, it will give a knowledge to develop the products further, cosmetic products that can address these problems. Then we went to the building blocks. What are building blocks? Building blocks are ingredients, set of group of ingredients that are included in the formulation to form the product, to develop the product. So, of course, water and surfactant, part 1, surfactant section 2 we did in part 15. Then a group of ingredients called emollients and humectants was discussed. Then rheology modifiers, then preservatives. We divided preservatives into antioxidants, chelating agents and antimicrobial preservatives. So antioxidants and chelating agents and antimicrobial preservatives and colors used in cosmetics. Then perfumes, perfume brief, building blocks. Now all these things are the common ingredients used in the cosmetic base, right? Now, if the cosmetic is for a specific benefit, right, then the active ingredients should be incorporated in the product, in the formula. So, actives that can be included for skin moisturizing product was discussed. We discussed the management of prickly heat, actives that can be included in the on management of acne. Then we actives for dandruff. Then we discussed about the body odor, deodorants, antiperspirants and sunscreens, right? Sunscreens. Here what happened? Here initially we discussed about sunlight and skin, right? Various spectrum of sun and how UVA and UVB light of sun is very significant for the skin health and how it can affect the skin health. All those things were discussed. So now here we will be sunscreens were discussed. Now how to protect with the actives from UVA, UVB light, that was discussed. Then actives for anti-aging, then actives for skin pigmentation to control the skin blemishes, then oral care actives, all those things were discussed. Now, what is very, very important is to develop a formula. You have to understand the substrate. What is substrate? The skin, the hair, the oral cavity. Should understand what are the common problems associated with the skin, hair and oral cavity that can be addressed through cosmetics. And some of the external factors like sunlight, right, that can affect the health of the skin. But that also has to be studied. Once you understand those aspects, then you have to understand the common ingredients that go into the formulation of a cosmetic product. Once you understood that, then the building blocks, right? So the actives, building blocks. So what are the actives that can be used for specific skin conditions? That's what you have to understand. Then we reviewed on fats and oils, zeta potential and biphasic system, rheology, determination of particle size, physicochemical properties of emulsions, type of emulsions, emulsifying agents, concept of HLB, theories of emulsification, stability of emulsions. All these things are very, very important because you have to understand the physical principles of a formulation, right? Then we studied on product development. What are the steps of product development? We said product development, part of one aspect of product development is formulation development. Product development includes from identifying what is the consumer need and identifying the correct concept for the product to developing advertisement for the product, right? It includes packaging development, label development, the artwork design, packaging design and formulation development is a part of it. Then we went to the formulation development aspect of it, right? And discussed the formulation development steps. What are the aspects that includes in the formulation development? So then preparation of emulsions, vanishing cream, cold cream and skin creams. We discussed all these things. Then we discussed about petroleum jelly, right? Then the suspensions, theoretical aspects of suspensions, right? The solid dispersed in a liquid is a suspension. Two insoluble liquids in which one is finely dispersed in the other is an emulsion, right? So, suspension, theoretical aspects. Then we saw pigment and powders, how surface modification is done for them to suit the challenges, to meet the challenges in developing cosmetic products. Then we discussed on cosmetics and personal care products, terms used and classifications. Based on the classification, we decided to discuss the formula. Then we took skin cleansing as the first aspect. In skin cleansing, we discussed handmade soaps, toilet soaps, scented bars, melt and pour, cleansing bar, face wash, body wash, wipe off cleanser, face mask, scrubs, bubble bath and toner. No? Now part 64 is the revision. Now part 65 we will go to skin care. Okay. I am not going to explain the skin care in detail, because if you want to have the complete skin care, you have to be thorough on these aspects. You have to go through these aspects. Okay. Skin structure and function, common problems. So, you understand the substrate. Then you have to have complete picture on the building blocks. Okay. Then we also discussed on certain formulations, right? Certain formulations, especially vanishing cream, cold cream, other skin creams, moisturizing cream, cleansing cream, all those things were discussed. So you have to put together all the aspects, petroleum jelly. So you have to put together all the aspects of understanding these substrates, understanding the ingredients used in cosmetics, theoretical principles of a formula. Then I given the formulation in basically the creams and lotions we discussed. I gave the examples. So how you combine the knowledge of all these aspects to put together to form a get a product formula. So that has to be done. So you have to have thorough knowledge of that. So you go through all those things. So in skin care, what we are going to discuss is some aspects of aging, skin aging and skin blemishes. I want to just go through some of the competitive products and explain you how that has been formulated based on the ingredients which is listed on the label. Then the sunscreens. We will go in little detail on the development of a sunscreen formula, because it needs sunscreen formulation needs much more additional aspects that has to be incorporated in the formula, right? This is what I would like to share with you in this section. Thank you for listening to it. So if you read a particular part discreetly, you might have a disconnect. So kindly go through the other relevant parts so that you get the continuity. Thank you for listening to me. Wish you all the best, and I trust people should get benefited from what I am putting. That's why I am just giving my thoughts in the YouTubes, and any suggestions through which I can learn more, please share with me so that I will also learn more from you all. Thank you.